Insiders and fans alike are shocked by the graphic footage that has surfaced from the recent violent airport fight that rocked the business. What started as a routine day of travel quickly became unmanageable, resulting in a fight so heated that security had to intervene. Now, there are more and more rumors of legal issues, and some even say that a lawsuit might be filed against hip-hop legend Jim Jones. This scandal could permanently ruin his career. Social media is ablaze with viral videos of the incident gaining millions of views in a matter of hours, leaving everyone wondering what really happened, whether Jim Jones was the attacker or the victim, and why industry experts believe this could be the last man to die in his career. According to some sources, big businesses and brands are already hesitating out of fear of the fallout from this public meltdown. Is it too late, even though close friends are desperately trying to find out, as more shocking information becomes available? The question of whether Jim Jones can survive this or if this is truly the end of the road rocked by what we are about to reveal, so seatbelt. Anarchy finally broke out in the airport after tension had been building for some time. Anarchy is a problem that could endanger his career and has the entire industry talking. When he got to the terminal, swagger was replaced by a tense, almost restless energy. According to witnesses, he had been singing and pacing near the check-in desk while arguing passionately on his phone. Some fans considered taking a quick selfie with him after they recognized him, but his demeanor told them to keep away because his voice was piercing and his fingers were white from holding his phone so firmly. Nobody could have predicted what would happen next. Just another day at the airport, but then there was a fight. According to some sources, the argument was much more personal, but others claim that Jim Jones was upset about a seating issue and that a man in a dark coat was aggressively gesturing at him. Jim muttered to himself and first seemed to dismiss him, but the other man refused to back down. Passengers nearby heard their cries growing louder and quickly took action, taking out their phones to record. The man allegedly approached Jim too closely and pointed a finger at his face. Jim instantly pushed the man's hand away, and the situation quickly heated up. The man then shoved Jim back in retaliation, and the altercation swiftly turned into a full-fledged brawl as fists started flying, passengers gasped, and a security alarm sounded in the background. A young woman who was in the now viral video, Jim is seen throwing a stunning right punch that's backward. Jim did not stop there. They grabbed the man's shirt and threw him to the ground forward out of fear that they would be trapped in the crossfire. He later told reporters that it happened so quickly that they were fighting for a minute before Jim just swung and everyone was screaming. While some onlookers shouted for someone to call the police, others just stood there in shock at what they had just witnessed. Jim was pulled back by his companion Ions, gasping for air, but his eyes were still filled with rage. By the time airport security arrived, the damage had already been done, and they were fighting to separate. He hurt, and blood was streaming down his white face. That the videos went viral in a minute. And the altercation was the focus of a flurry of social media posts and heated discussions. One tweet read, "Jim Jones is out here throwing hands like he's still in the streets." Another user shared a slow-motion video of the punch along with the capture, and the tweet said, "My career is after this lawsuit." New fans were split between applauding Jim and condemning behavior as the internet exploded into others argued that Jim was only defending himself, but the aftermath was what really rocked the industry. Jim was surrounded by airport police.